Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Alex Goozman, and yes, I'm still very much depressed. Working out has been a huge help to me. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to work out right now. I don't need to explain to you what COVID-19 is because clearly you already know what's happening. So due to the uncertainty of quarantine, what a lot of people are not talking about yet is the side effects of being indoors for long periods of time. And one of the largest side effects of being indoors for long periods of time without social interaction is depression, you guessed it, and anxiety. So during this past week that we've been under lockdown, I sort of experienced some of the side effects of being indoors. And also one large thing that was happening to me personally was that I was living through the headlines. And what I mean by that is that I was getting constant updates of every single headline and every single Twitter update and just seeing everything on Instagram. And it was just overwhelming, honestly. And I know a lot of people say that media overload is a thing, and I do agree, and I couldn't agree more now because I have actually experienced it. So once I returned back to social media, I kind of realized that a lot of people were sharing information, and a lot of that information was incredible. So what I mean by that is, if you share inaccurate information, then you might actually be increasing someone's anxiety by tenfold. Now, a lot of us are staying at home for a long time, and what that can do to us is affect our internal clocks. So some of us might be staying up later than we're used to. And I think that's a huge mistake. And it's not that I think so, it's what the doctors are saying. I think the general consensus is that you should be using this time wisely, and you should be investing in a podcast or writing a movie script, or maybe you should actually try to come out with 30 pounds of muscle. And although I think it's a good idea in theory, much of the world has been paused right now. And I think right now is actually one of those times where you're giving that opportunity to actually do nothing and actually feel guilt-free, because this is so out of our hands and it's all affecting us in different ways. And not everyone's going to come out on the other side looking like Hercules or like the Hulk, you know? It's kind of unrealistic to have that expectation placed on everyone. So actually, I'm guilty of that myself. During the first week of quarantine, I sort of noticed that everyone else was putting out content and they were responding. You know, I'm finally filming this video, and you know, I have a lot of feelings and I have a lot of emotions and I have a lot to say. But it took me a while to get here, and it took me a while to understand what was happening. So enough talk about depression and feeling down. One of the best things you can actually do for yourself is actually going outside and working out. Now, if you can't actually get outside, that's okay. The most important thing is to actually work out. So there's numerous studies and scientific research about the benefits of working out. So if you work out as little as 5 minutes a day, it can actually boost your serotonin levels and your dopamine endorphins, and it can elevate your mood just in general. So if you're already feeling down, if you're already feeling depressed, work out, give it a try, and you'll see how much better you feel after you work out. Most people don't know that you can actually go outside under quarantine. So if you are able to go outside and get some exercise, go for a walk, go for a jog, and just watch how much it helps your mood. So if you continue to work out and you continue to eat in a caloric surplus, you can actually prevent your muscles from going away, and you can actually stay on track, and you can do maintenance throughout the whole process. I think working out is one of the best things you can actually do for yourself and for your mental health, because physical health is mental health, and if you continue to stay on track and you continue to have a healthy workout routine, then I think it is possible to get through this quarantine regardless of how long it lasts. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to stay safe. continue to practice social distancing. Please continue to get some sort of physical activity in. We're gonna get through this together. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so you're notified of my next video. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Bye.